Buenos días y bienvenidos a todos. Good morning and welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. I am Karina Shearer, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the center. If you would like to join us for the Zoom meeting live, please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.cslpv.org, on the weekly talk section. Today is Sunday, December 3rd, and we are continuing with our annual theme, Living Out Loud. This final month of the year, our topic is Living as Wholeness, and today's topic is Embracing Wholeness. One of the books you might be interested in reading this month is The Essential Ernest Holmes by Jesse Jennings. So at this time, I would like to once again truly welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching or to our center here in Puerto Vallarta. Whether you are here on the live Zoom call or watching the replay at a later time, we teach a philosophy that honors all faiths, all paths, all traditions. So whatever path you are on, know that it is the right one for you. And no matter what your background is, please know that everyone is welcome here. We value each and every one of you. So here we teach a philosophy called the Science of Mind, which is a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom. And we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth. And we honor diversity in all aspects so that we can appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes was asked to provide a definition of the Science of Mind teaching, he replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So each week we offer an inspirational message. And we are meeting live on Sunday mornings at noon on Calle Venezuela 232 on the rooftop. So if you have missed the Zoom meeting, come and join us in person and hang out afterwards for some great conversation with like-minded people. So each week we start with our news and updates here at the center. And if you're interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we will be offering some new courses in January, and we will have an interesting workshop, hopefully later this month. If not, it'll be in January. But please check our website for details. And please let me know if there's a specific course, a workshop, a book study that you would be interested in taking, so that we can plan dates for these as well. And if you would like to have one-on-one connection for spiritual mind treatment to assist you with whatever is going on in your life right now, or that you would like to experience more of, then please connect with me. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this upcoming year, as we do renew the membership list every year, then please contact me for details on the application form. Also, if you'd like to be on our board of trustees, please let me know as well so that you can receive the information on this. And I'd like to also remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page. So now, as we do each week, let's review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more information on these can be found on our website. So there is a spark of pure life, wholeness, that is within each and every one of us. It's within me and it's within you. And we're going to touch on this today to learn how we can let it be a reference point for what we do in the world and how we live our lives. Ernest Holmes said, "The spark which burns at the center of our own soul is caught from the living and eternal flame of spirit." Our charge then is to recognize, nurture, and express this divine spark of wholeness. And we kindle this flame by living from our own divine center, recognizing it in others as well, working for it in our community and in our world, and looking to the great way showers to inspire and guide us. So in this, the universe knows us as whole. Eric Butterworth said this, "You are a perfect idea in infinite mind. You are whole now. This wholeness is the only way the universe knows you." So wouldn't it be nice for us to know that for ourselves as well? So we are naturally, irresistibly drawn to wholeness. And there's something within us that yearns to discover that which makes us whole, to realize the peace and the joy that we inherently know is our divine birthright. Spirit wants us to embrace our wholeness. And the key to living wholly is in the realm of consciousness. A life of wholeness flows through our experience only because it first flows through our consciousness. And spiritual consciousness is attained through practicing truth. So what is wholeness? It often means to be complete or undivided, an integration of various parts into a unified whole. From a psychological perspective, it indicates integration and balance and harmony. From a spiritual perspective, it emphasizes a connection to a larger transcendent reality, a sense of oneness with the universe or higher power. Ernest Holmes said this, "You are a perfect idea." Oh, sorry, that's Eric Butterworth. Ernest Holmes said, "Every person represents an individualization of universal wholeness, the love, peace, joy, and freedom of spirit. The power of the spirit expresses through every atom of our being this moment." So after doing years of searching for ultimate truth, a seeker was told to go to a cave in which he would find a well, and the answer would be shown. "Ask the well, what is truth?" he was told, "and the well will reveal it to you." He indeed found the cave and inside the well, and he asked the question of his life, "What is truth?" From the depths of the well, there was a reply, "Go to the village crossroad. There ye shall find what you are seeking." Filled with hope, the man ran to the crossroad to find only 3 rather uninteresting shops. One shop was selling pieces of metal, another solid wood, and the third shop sold thin pieces of metal. Nothing and no one there seemed to have much to do with the revelation of truth. Disappointed, the seeker returned to the well and demanded an explanation, but was told that in due time he would understand. Feeling that he had been made to look foolish, he left the cave and set out again on his quest seeking truth. Years passed, and as he grew older, he moved more slowly, more deliberately. He began spending more time in his life, being more present with what was before him, and seeing things more completely. One night, he was walking through a village, and the sound of a sitar music caught his attention. It was beautiful, played with great mastery and inspiration. Deeply moved, the truth seeker sat before the sitar player. He looked at the musician's fingers moving over the strings and began to intently see the sitar itself. In that moment, the truth he sought was revealed. The sitar was made out of wires, pieces of metal, and wood, just like those he had seen years before in the stores at the crossroad. He understood the message of the well, that he had already been given everything he needed. The task is to assemble it and to use it. The parts of our lives are not so meaningful as long as we perceive only separate fragments. But when we see the fragments as a whole, a deeper, more vivid reality of meaning emerges. And each one of us has within us all the necessary pieces that already make us whole. Parker Palmer said this: "We are born with a seed of selfhood that contains the spiritual DNA of our uniqueness, an encoded birthright of who we are, why we are here. We may abandon that knowledge as the years go by, but it never abandons us. It is always within us." So our sense of wholeness often has to do with our expectations, and our expectations have to do with our desires. On the deepest level, our desires are actually our yearnings to experience the quality of God or spirit in our lives. We inherently know that deep within us is pure wholeness, and we want to feel that. Joseph Campbell says that we can want to feel the rapture of being alive. Sometimes we try to experience this rapture through a relationship with someone else, thinking that they will make us whole. Hence, we have expectations, and when they're not met, we feel incomplete. It feels like disappointment and anger, but the more aware we are of this expectation behind that anger, the healthier the emotion it is in our life, and the better chance we have of learning from it, blessing it, and releasing it. We are already whole, just as we are. Embrace your wholeness, who you are at your very core. The more you embrace yourself, the more apt others will embrace you as well. Ernest Holmes said this: "Every prayer is answered when we realize love, wisdom, wholeness, the source of every good thing. And when we understand that there is a creative law which responds to us by corresponding to our belief." So we can live in wholeness by being more self-aware and striving for balance in all areas of our life. Practice mindfulness and being fully present in the moment. Be your authentic self. Foster meaningful connections with others, whether they are family, friends, or others in your community. And seek out activities that give your life meaning and purpose. The path to wholeness is personal and unique for each of us, and involves being willing to evolve to create a sense of completeness and harmony. It's Spirit's great desire to give us the kingdom, to give us a life of wholeness. We are created in the full expression of the life and power that created the universe. And we have been given the depth of heart and the tools to elevate our awareness to the level of a whole life. Our charge is to do the work. We are to cultivate the perception of oneness through our prayers and meditation, to exercise dominion by living mindfully, and to look at our expectations, understanding what we are truly seeking. And I'll leave you with this quote. There is in all things a hidden wholeness. And that leads us to our affirmation for the week. I am made in the image of the divine, living a whole life. So now is our time for mindfully giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta, so that we can continue offering you this powerful teaching of the science of mind. And we bless the gifts that you give today. Every donation is appreciated, no matter the amount. Your contributions are circulated with our tithing to our greater organization, which reaches out globally as well as locally. And we also tithe to a local women's shelter to assist women and children that have left an abusive home, and allows them an opportunity to become grateful for the assistance to become productive and successful members of their community. Donations can be made either using PayPal or Tithely. And the links are on our website, www.cslpv.org. You'll find the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as on the top of the page, where you will find the weekly replay of each message. Alternatively, you can still write out a paper check and mail it to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, V1Y8N1. Please join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it's not only during this time of the year, it's every day of the year, in every year. Peaceful living also includes standing up against injustice. So may peace and love be with you. Blessings to all. Namaste.